What do you think of business owners pulling out sums of money from their business to buy luxury items? Are you a fan, or do you think it's a killer on cash flow?
I'm a big believer of never choke your business.
Yeah.
Make sure there's always enough money, right? I hate when builders, for example, will push trades out instead of paying them after 30 days. They pay them after 60 days, and meanwhile they're driving a Ferrari and have a fancy watch on their hand. I hate that so much. Never choke your business. But there's a reality. Once you've bought your property, you've bought your investment properties, you bought your house, you bought absolutely everything. What else is there to buy, John? We know
Shiny
people
things.
like that.
Shiny things syndrome.
And some of us, we like shiny things. We like the shiny red on the Ferrari.
Reward
if
yourself.
you have everything, right? And I still believe, make sure you give some away, right?
Yeah.
I like that part in the tax return, D9, donations, right?
Yeah.
What donations have you given? I respect people who give money away.
Yeah.
You know, look after the people around you, look after your parents, look after your family. And if you got plenty of money, no problem. Do what you got to do. As long as your business not choked, go buy yourself some shiny things.
Yeah.
Because I'm guilty. I like shiny things. I usually like them with 4 wheels. Some with 2 wheels. That's my vice.
Yeah.
Right. But no problem.
It's better to give
don't
than
choke it.
it's better to give than to receive.
Yeah.
I heard some metrics recently. For every dollar you give, in a study that was done recently, it was shown that you somehow get back $1.6. Okay. Now I don't know how they measure
Is this one of those American preachers?
No, it was this is a study. So what happens apparently psychologically is when you give money, okay, you become a problem solver, and then you become a person who you start mentally incentivizing yourself to make more money and to solve more problems. So if you're giving out more money, you're now creating a problem where let's say you give 10 grand, okay? You're creating a problem for yourself in your P&L where you used to have 10 grand or your balance sheet and you don't have that 10 grand anymore. If you're a natural problem solver, your brain's going to start working overtime. How am I going to fill that gap? So when you actually go work and produce overtime to fill that gap, you don't end up filling it $10,000 worth. You fill it $16,000 worth. You overcompensate.
Yeah.
So then if you take that $16,000 and dish it out, you actually become this machine and you're training your brain. It's like in the gym when what's the term in the gym? Hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy, yeah.
Yeah, where you like overwork the muscle. It's sort of the same psychologically with giving. Like if you just drain yourself of all the money, you will go make more money. Now, that's not official accounting or tax advice. I don't recommend that everyone gives away all their money. But I would love to see if people actually practice that and started giving away money in their budget, said, okay, I'm making $150,000 a year. I'm going to give away $15,000 a year. Track it and see over like a number of years if you're actually going to make more money. Now, everyone can go do that. I've done it in my life wherever I have given away money, and I've noticed that I've always made more money. Is that like a confirmation bias because people generally make more money over time or whatever? I don't know. And it is just anecdotal to me. But I don't find too many examples of people who I respect and look up to in the world who've come up to me and said, my biggest regret is I gave away too much money. A lot of people say, oh, I wasted too much money on myself, or I gambled too much money away, or I didn't take enough chances, or I didn't back myself to run a business. But very few people, and the richest people I know, I see their numbers, and they start off just giving away like a regular amount of money, and then they give away more, and then they start setting up charities and dumping more money in there to give away more money, and then you look at their life and they become like the 90-10, the reverse tithers, the ones that keep 10% of their money and give away 90%.
You know, if we actually look at some of our most successful clients, and 3 come to mind, they're very big givers.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not the case that once they became wealthy, they gave. No, they've always been, very giving all the way to when they became wealthy, right? Now, that's anecdotally.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, it is all anecdotal, and studies can do what they do and say, okay, you get $1.60, whether you believe that or not for every dollar. That's up to you. But my anecdotal evidence over 20 years of accounting, looking at every single person I've worked with, every balance sheet I've seen, is all the rich guys are givers. And all the guys that are like tight and don't want to give away a cent and they're trying to like scrap every dollar and like very greedy with their money, they never go nowhere, guys and girls. But, take that as you may.